Hey everybody, Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast. Got a couple of really exciting events coming up this week that I want to tell you about. Starting with October 8th, Tuesday night, we'll be out at Naked Vine in Chesterfield, Missouri for my monthly singer-songwriter storytelling showcase. I'm bringing along Errant Joe Paddlefoot of the Dead Roses, Doug Burkett of Odds Lane, and Jeff Nations. This is a 7 o'clock start, $10 at the door, and it's going to be a great night. If you haven't been out there, this is a intimate show. 3 writers sitting on stools, playing acoustic, sharing stories behind all your favorite songs, and it's going to be a great night. So hope you can make it out to that one. And on Friday, October 11th, I will be heading out to Washington, Missouri, hosting a big old rock show out there at Otis Campbell's with my buddies, Out Amongst the Masses, Man the Helm, Silent Hollow, and 333. This is Gabe Stroop's new project. I'm excited to see the debut live out there at Otis Campbell's. So come on out. That's a $5 cover of that show, 21 and up, and it's going to be a great night of some good St. Louis rock music. So come on by. With all that out of the way, I also want to tell you about my friends at Naked Vine. They've been a big supporter of this show for quite a while now, and swing by and visit them in Chesterfield, Missouri, right over on Clarkson Road, serving up all the finest wine, whiskey, tequila, and you can come by and visit them for some great live music. Again, we'll be there Tuesday with the Songwriter Showcase, and then on Thursday, Faithful Strays, October 10th. You can come by and see them there. And on Friday, October 11th, Bottoms Up Blues Gang. And Saturday, October 12th, Find a Drive. You can find all this and more at nakedvine.net. Be sure to follow along with them on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And also want to give a quick shout out to Heil Sound. They've been part of the show for a while now too, and making everything sound great. So big thanks to them for their support, and visit heilsound.com today and pick up yourself a brand new microphone. And also want to say quick thanks to Joseph Meyer Club. You guys have been hearing me talk about them, and they have a wonderful product. I've been using this foaming aftershave, and you should check it out today at josephmeyerclub.com and use my code RPPJMC20 for an exclusive 20% off during checkout. There's always free shipping there as well, so keep that in mind. And get yourself some new aftershave and treat yourself right. Again, thanks to Joseph Meyer Club. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for the continued support. It really means the world to me. I've been having a ton of fun doing this show, so thank you for everything. If you'd like a hat or a shirt or anything from me, feel free to email me or Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I would love to hear from you. So drop me a line and say, hey. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Thank you.
A podcast is kind of like it's like a radio show that's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Does that make sense? Uh-huh. Yeah. That's also like my mom. It makes it sound more confusing, doesn't it? It sounds like this.
Hi, I'm Gerald Dusek.
Hi, I'm Justin Carretta.
And you're listening to the Rock Paper Podcast.
Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast, y'all.
Hey, everybody. Shane Presley here, Rock Paper Podcast, coming to you from St. Louis, Missouri. Hanging out in Fallon, Illinois.
Yeah.
With Gerald Dusek.
Yes.
Did I say that right?
Uh-huh.
All right, nice.
You did.
And Justin Carretta, welcome to the show, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thank you, man.
Appreciate it. This is cool. I'm glad to be here with you guys. We've been having a nice afternoon hanging out, talking music and playing some, and but this is our first time, all three of us, properly getting to sit down and hang out.
Yeah.
So this is cool. I'm glad to be here, man.
Well, thank you for coming out again. As I told you earlier, it was a drive. It was a drive for you, and I understand that. So thank you for coming out, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So we're here today because Gerald has a brand new solo EP that released on September 22nd, which was very exciting that you're putting out some brand new original music and everything. But and I'm guessing Justin played on this too.
No, he didn't.
No, not this one.
Oh.
No.
I have played on stuff with him solo-wise in the past,
Yeah.
but he took the reins on this one, and I feel like this is more his baby this time.
Well, we did play live together though, so at least we have that recording.
Yeah. We've been playing music together forever, and as you get older, it's much easier for me to sit in my basement by myself and lay down tracks, which is what I do. Some of them turn out to be songs, some of them not, but it's just harder to get together now. So this ended up just something that came together over time myself. But I'd love to record with Justin eventually. We should record something.
Hey, maybe we'll do that very soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
Maybe we will.
Yeah.
I'm glad I could bring you guys together.
This is great.
Once in a while.
I haven't seen you in years.
It's been some time.
Where you been?
Well, let me tell you, I was at urgent care earlier.
All right, that's good.
me and you, we've been playing for, I don't know, over 10 years.
Yeah, I think so.
At least
10 years.
Been involved with music and each other's lives for at least that long.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
New Translation, when you were in it, is whenever I kind of met you.
Yeah,
'Cause I
and
didn't-
you took my place after I quit.
Yeah. I was like, I'll take that. Thank you.
That's great. It was
Yeah.
awesome.
And everybody was like, oh man, you're so much better.
I remember them saying that. When was that? That was 2012? No, because
No, it was
that's
earlier
when
than that.
City
because
Avenue
that City
started.
Avenue was 2012. So like 2010.
Holy hell.
2010, I think,
That's
is whenever I joined
crazy.
New Translation. And it was going so well that we stopped being a band.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we got a lot of momentum going, so we stopped.
So we stopped, right. Yeah, no, and then there was kind of an in-between period.
Yeah.
And then we ended up starting up City Avenue.
Yeah. Yep. And that
And then you
was
quit
fun.
that.
And then I quit that too.
No, you moved up for school.
I went to college, yeah. Sorry, we're going on a tangent right now.
This is cool for me because like I'm like I know those days I was around.
Yeah.
Like I definitely went to City Avenue shows.
Yeah.
And stuff. But
Thank you.
But, yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you guys personally.
Sure.
We didn't hang out then. So like this is what's kind of cool that 9 years later, fast forward or whatever, it's been like we're getting to be buddies and hang out and stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, 100%. Those days were weird. They were weird. I was indecisive as hell. I just didn't know what I wanted to do back then,
Yeah.
which was a big part of it.
Okay, so this goes well into your new EP. I mean,
Yeah.
you tell them you went to school for.
Yeah,
I mean-
so kind of. Yeah, so it's kind of me honing my craft again, as I told you guys.
He went to school for audio.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, this is me in my basement essentially practicing my craft. I
Yeah.
mean, that's kind of what it is. And anytime I'm putting out new music, it's all recorded by me, and it's me down here practicing, which is fun. And sometimes it comes together as an EP, which is what this is, really.
So everything you hear on these live or these tracks, these recordings you put out for the new EP, that's everything's you.
Everything's me. I recorded everything on this EP. Unfortunately, I don't like that I did that. I would love to have people come in, but again, it's just tough.
Sure. Well, I think that's interesting though too, because like I don't know, I feel like even just being sort of creative in my own sense with this, and not as a musician like you are and stuff, but like I feel like that would be harder too though, because like I would get more into my own head, like where like I can't, it's like it'd be harder for me to put anything out because I'm constantly critiquing it and overthinking it and everything else. And instead of like, so that's what's always nice to have that, when you bring in like an engineer or producer or somebody even just to play on the tracks, is like at least you have something to bounce information off
It's
of.
100% the hardest thing about it. And I was joking with them that's why it took me like a year to record 7 songs, because I had to force myself to say it's done. You know, I could have kept mixing and recording the thing forever. But you hit a point where you're like, I just can't keep doing this. It's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's kind of a thing all engineers and producers go through, that you can produce a song to shit, basically.
Right.
So yeah, I hit a point, and these guys were a big help with
He says
that.
these guys. Who he means is me and the other guy who looks like me.
Yeah,
His name's
Al
Carretta.
Carretta, yeah. They kind of pretty much said it's done, Gerald. But that's when it is that's where the true value of a producer, a good producer, or another engineer in the room, they can sit there and tell you, no, it's good. It's done. That part is done. We can move on to something else. But if you're in a basement by yourself, you could play the same part 10,000 times and not be happy with it. And which, I don't know, hopefully that doesn't come through in the recordings, but it might.
Well, let's give them a little sneak peek of what you've been up to.
Sure.
So the name of the title of the EP is
Rivers.
Rivers.
Yep.
And is again available digitally everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yep. So check that out again. Gerald Dusek.
Dusek.
There we go.
Yes.
I fixed it.
Yep.
And we're gonna leak a couple of these tracks out here to give you an idea of what he's been up to. And let's start with a song called "Breakdown" that you said you're looking to kind of push as one of the singles.
Yep. Hopefully.
Anything you want to share around "Breakdown"?
No, this song, it is kind of funny. This song originally, I was playing on this for quite a while before I started recording it, and it kind of started it almost as a country vibe kind of deal to it. And it originally, I wrote it with this kind of twangy guitar part in the beginning that Justin really liked and is
I'm not
upset that I took
surprised.
out eventually.
It was such a cool part. And
Yeah.
I loved playing it.
So that ended up not making it into the recording, but I really wanted to flatten the song out and make it more, I don't know, a polished kind of pop rock kind of song. I hate to say pop rock, but that's what it is.
It's more palatable for sure.
yeah, for sure.
Well, but as soon as you said country, I mean not. We should also clarify. The country is now a very large umbrella of music. You
It
know,
is,
so.
yeah.
But as soon as I heard this song, I felt it could almost be pitched to country radio.
Yeah.
Because it does have some of those pop rock elements that a lot of country radio today has.
Yep.
So I feel like it still could fit in to what, even though, it's not your traditional country or anything, but it would fit what country radio is selling today.
If I would have left that guitar part in it,
I can't promise. If we ever play this live, I can't promise that I won't play it.
Yeah, it's.
I might just play it.
You'd have to hear it. To
So stay
understand
tuned.
it,
If you
but-
ever come out, listen for it.
Yeah.
Stuck again in lonely station. I think I've had enough. I'm calling out to a lonely mission.
But yeah, great tune, man. I
Thank you.
really liked it a lot, and like it was just it was fun.
Yeah.
Definitely, it's got a little, like I said, it's got a little more pop to it, to where
Sure.
it's a little more upbeat and fun.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. And my music is all over the place. And again, it was these guys who kind of, I write a lot of grungier stuff too. And I was heading that direction for a while. Sorry, we'll play the song eventually. But I write a lot of grungy stuff too. And I enjoy playing grungier stuff. But these guys kind of sat me down one day and they said, this is what you're really good at. The poppier kind of stuff. And I think that's kind of how this album came together, was with that in mind. So I like it. I think it's an upbeat song. It's not sad like a lot of my other songs. So yeah.
Yeah. You so you wrote all these songs and recorded, and then you just reached out to Justin and Al to start kind of like be the ears to listen, give it a listen.
Yeah, I mean, we've been throwing recordings and demos at each other ever since we've known each other.
Yeah, basically, we have a text group. It's a classified group called
it is.
Burnt Fish Paste.
It's called Burnt Fish Paste.
Burnt Fish Paste.
Yeah.
And, pretty much each of us, like, I would say every other day, I probably flood them the most with ridiculous things.
You're a monster.
I know.
You're a demoing monster.
I know. My problem is I got to finish them, right?
Yeah,
That's
your biggest
That's
problem.
our thing is I have so many little snippets that
Finish your
I'm in
songs.
love with them.
Yep.
But I just, it's a time thing for me right now. But we do have a lot of similarities when it comes to throwing out something and being like, well, it could be this. And then somebody else will say, oh, well, actually, you don't hear it, but it's actually this.
Yeah.
And Shane, we were talking about genres and stuff. A lot of the songs that he has on this EP right now, I've heard as like almost metal songs.
Right.
So it's very cool to hear them in the light that
You've heard what they were. And
I've heard
have
what they
been.
are, and what they used to be, and what they are now is so much better.
Yeah.
And definitely more your. I don't know. It's definitely what you shine at.
Yeah.
So
Cool. I appreciate that. Thank you.
I think that's interesting too. I always enjoy like covers of songs too, in that sense where you get a different artist interpretation of it. Like, I mean, obviously you're talking about one artist still with Gerald, but like when you hear a country song go to a metal song or a rap song into this, whatever it is, and it totally flips it on and it's like sound literally, still this physically the same song, but now it's the lyrics are the same, but it's been flipped so different to where you almost unrecognizable sometimes, and it's so I always enjoy that kind of thing to see the different things of how people interpret different songs and different meanings in these lyrics and different stuff. I mean, a prime example, obviously one of the biggest examples, you go from 9 Inch Nails Hurt to Johnny Cash Hurt,
Right.
and it's like still the same song, totally different feelings, meanings of lyrics and everything else, and like it's just weird how they can be saying the same thing and have so much different emotions into it and everything. So
Beauty of music.
Yeah.
I mean, you can perceive, it 1,000 different ways. No one's going to listen to the same song the same way, if that makes sense.
I kin it to civet coffee,
yeah,
right? Where the little cat or the monkey or whatever it is eats the coffee bean,
I don't know. What
poops it
you're talking
out.
about.
They clean it off, and apparently it's way better.
Oh, maybe
Right?
I do know what
so
you're
like
talking
what you
about.
did was
Yeah.
you ate the coffee bean, which was the metal song.
Yeah.
You shit it out,
Yeah.
and then you polished it up real nice.
No, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
And then you brewed the coffee, and that's Rivers.
And that's Rivers.
that's how
That was very nice.
how
I
you
like
do it,
that.
man.
That's
Thanks.
excellent.
Thanks.
Do you want to keep going, or are you done?
I think I'm finished.
Okay.
Let's hear the song.
There was so not the whole EP or anything, but like there was definitely a couple of them kind of stood out to me with some almost like 80s influences coming through. Especially with some of the keys and
That's a big thing for me right now.
Yeah.
That has been for a bit, I guess.
right now. It's been a thing for you.
Yeah, I've always loved synth and playing with songs. In my opinion, I don't think I've ever been able to do it well. This is by far the biggest effort I've put forth with really trying to decide on different sounds and incorporating them into my music. I don't know. I have fun with it. Again, I don't think I'm very good at it, but That's my opinion. Hopefully everyone else likes it.
No,
Maybe I
think
shouldn't be saying that, but
I think that here's the thing. Also, I heard the songs before that stuff was even put in.
Yeah.
And a lot of it really colors up nicely. So.
Yeah. I appreciate that. There's a recent album, local story of the year. I love what they do with their sound design and all their stuff with that latest album. It's incredible. And a lot of the sounds I recently chose, we got that whole 80s revival thing right now, whether it be for film, music,
kind of the
fashion even.
The Stranger Things kind of blew this whole
I'm
industry
loving it,
up.
and I'm really digging it. And I think a lot of the synth stuff, it's not very heavy in this EP at all, but I hope that comes through because that's definitely a big influence on the sounds I choose, and for sure, 100%.
It's just one, like, for me, it's kind of fun, especially like not really knowing you, but like listening to the music first and then sort of like dissecting it and analyzing like what kind of stuff, like kind of getting an idea of what you're into just by what I hear. It's kind of like, so I kind of picked out a couple of those 80s kind of things like that and just kind of.
That's awesome that you did that.
It's just kind of, there's a lot going on. There's a lot of different sounds, which is fun. Like I love a good EP or record that can cover a lot of ground like that. So like there's way more to it than the 80s stuff that I was hearing with the synth and the keys and all that stuff. But anyway, it's just fun to kind of, like I said, kind of paint this picture of who you might be just through the music and stuff too.
I'm so happy you said that though, because that for sure is. I think even with that, I don't really realize it a lot. I just think it's something I really enjoy, and I don't realize that that's the sound I'm going for until I'm sitting at my recording console and actually recording it. And
right.
I don't know. It's cool.
Yeah, that stuff's fun, man. There's all kinds of good tunes that came out of the 80s.
It's so cool. Yep. In fact, I put all these. It's something I've never done. Is I put all these through a tape emulator. Actually, so when I was mastering the EP, I really wanted to even bring that kind of analog-y kind of 80s vibe out. So at the start of each of the tracks, if you're listening through like a stereo system, you can hear the artificial hiss of like a tape machine almost that I ran it through. So first time I had ever done it, I kind of liked how it turned out, but I don't know, just maybe taking that little bit of an 80s sprinkling a little bit further. So
give it a little character.
Yeah, it turned out cool. I think.
Yeah, man. Well, let's give him another one. This is a tune called "Life to Live." Again, available everywhere digitally today. And anything you need to add around this one?
This song is actually like 5 years old, and this is another example. Probably more so than any of the other songs on the EP, one that has changed a lot over the years. I mean, at first, it's always been this kind of, stomp clap kind of song, foot stomping, four to the floor bass and then the big drums. But it started out as just bass and guitar, basically. And I kept adding more and more to it over the years, and this is what I ended up deciding on. The guitars and the vocals were actually recorded 5 years ago. So the vocals, they're 5-year-old tracks on this. But it turned out great, and I think it belonged on the album, and I love this song.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Late
Anything around lyrics come to mind?
Oh, again, this is probably the happiest song I've ever really written. It's a very uplifting song. I think that's kind of the point of it. And there's plenty of life to live. And the only thing I can do now is climb. Lyrics like that. I don't know. It's a very uplifting song, and I don't write a lot of those.
Right. I saw. I told it on here before too, but I saw Aaron Lewis solo one night at the pageant, and he, obviously, a lot of those Stain songs and everything that he was putting out is some pretty heavy stuff. A lot of dark, kind of depressed music that he was putting out.
Yeah.
And but he's recently been doing more like this country stuff, and so anyway, as he's introducing a newer one, he goes, "So I fucked up and I wrote a happy song."
Yeah.
And I was like, just cracked me up like this.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
This is premise that that was the mistake that he made, like writing a happy one this time. And
You don't sit down and, at least I don't think most people do, sit down and say, I'm going to write a sad song right now.
Yeah.
Or I'm going to write a happy song.
I've done that.
You have?
It doesn't work very well.
Well, it might work for some people.
You end up doing like the wedding singer thing where like in the middle of it, you just go straight to being pissed off.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
Like, oh, the bridge is like super heavy, but the rest of it's like the Wiggles.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I don't know.
I should mention I was listening to a lot of The Cure at this time.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
That I don't know. Yeah, but I think again, I've never wrote a song, but like I feel like these moments that are inspired by heightened moments, in your life and things. So it could either heartbreak or falling in love, or something like that. You're going to write a happier song when you're in love and in that moment and things. And but a lot of times we have a lot of hurt and we write about that too, and that's makes sense to write a lot of sad songs too and things, or downer songs. And
Sure.
it's just some people connect to different things.
I don't know. I think I'm weird in that way because when I'm upset, I don't kind of retreat to my guitar and write a sad song. I really don't. I don't start recalling feelings or know why I'm writing the song until I'm already halfway done with it. It's really strange.
Yeah.
I almost have to have a song halfway done before I start looking back at it. But I'll be halfway done with it and I'll turn around and be like, "Oh, that's what I was writing about," kind of deal. And I've always done that. And I don't know if a lot of other people write that way, but
I've heard that said quite a few times, like throughout the show and stuff too. Like just people they're still trying to figure out what the song means, even though they wrote it. Like you still got to kind of analyze your own lyrics or what it meant,
Yeah, I've thought a lot about that, and I don't know why. My guess is that it speaks to a deeper kind of subliminal understanding of yourself, almost like you didn't know you were feeling this way, but this is why you wrote the song, so you can know, which is pretty interesting.
Sure.
I think that's what's fun about songwriting, man.
Yeah,
It's a truer reflection of yourself than you actually could consciously come up with, I don't know.
Yeah.
We're getting deep.
So deep.
It's fun. Yeah.
Well, I guess so. Again, the EP available everywhere today, titled Rivers, right?
Yep.
And so check that out. Are you doing any kind of physicals or anything like that? Or?
No physicals with this. It's all digital distribution.
Okay.
So I'd love to do one day, but I don't know. It's a lot of money doing physical, and I don't know if I'd want to do it for an EP.
Sure.
Maybe we'll do a full length one day and maybe do that again.
Are you doing any kind of release party for it or anything?
Yeah, so on Sunday, tomorrow, which was last Sunday, to you guys, we'll be doing a live show at the cabin, which is kind of our home base, where our cover band, The Shirts, hashtag The Shirts, at The Shirts Band on Facebook. That's where we play a lot. It's we always joke that it's our, what do we say? It's where we have our like Vegas residency.
Yeah, we have a
We have a Vegas residency at the cabin, and yeah, so we'll be playing there, and I'll be playing a few songs off the EP in between one of our sets for the shirts. So
Okay.
it'll be fun.
Nice. Yeah. Well, check out the shirts, and we did do a little. Since you guys are here together, we did do some shirts stuff down here, and we did a live cover, kind of tying in also the '80s. Mm-hmm. We did a tune called "Everybody Wants to Rule the World."
It's the best song ever made.
I actually looked it up, and that's true.
Did you look it up?
Yeah.
It's what the Wikipedia
It's
says.
the Wikipedia wiki. That's what the wiki says.
It's what the tribute's about.
Yep. The tribute.
Tribute.
Yeah.
That's what Tenacious D was actually
Right.
talking about.
Yeah.
They were talking about everybody.
They were talking about Everybody Wants to Rule
That's
the
what
World?
they were talking about.
Oh.
People don't know that, but it's true.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Welcome to your life. There's no turning back. And even while you sleep, we will find you acting on your best behavior. Turn your back on Mother Nature. Everybody wants to rule. And it's my own desire, it's my own remorse. You need to decide, and we make the most of freedom and of pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. There's a room where the light won't find you. Holding hands while the walls come tumbling down. When they do, I'll be right behind you. So glad we've almost made it. So sad we had to quit. Everybody wants to rule. And I can't stand this indecision, married with a lack of vision. Everybody wants to rule the world. Say that you'll never, ever, ever need it. One in line, why believe it? Everybody wants to rule the world. And all for freedom and a pleasure. Nothing ever lasts forever. Everybody wants to rule the world. Rule the world. Rule the world. Rule the world.
Yeah, we do a lot of 80s stuff, don't we? That's kind of our vibe, the shirts. We're kind of going for this 80s, 90s vibe.
We definitely don't want it to be modern.
No,
Our shirts are not modern.
no, they're not.
They're
They're classics.
they are. They have this. So we have two versions of the shirt. The original version of the shirt, which is on our stickers.
Which is the true shirt.
It's the real shirt.
It's the real.
It's the real. shirt.
the shirt.
So do you want to tell the story?
Yeah, I guess I can.
Yeah, go ahead, tell the story.
The shirt started as I got married September 2017, and my bachelor party, we decided to do the matching shirts thing. And we went with this Mark Anthony black floral shirt.
Let me make it very clear that I was the first to get the shirt.
Yeah, you were.
Because it's a great shirt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I get home because we're all trying to get dressed up for this Vegas trip. A lot of us, it's our first time going to Vegas. We want to have a good time. I get home. I'm excited. I take a picture of this shirt. I send it to Burnt Fish Paste. And about 30 minutes later, Gerald sends me a picture of him wearing the same shirt. Mm-hmm. And Al texted back, pick me one up.
Pick me one up.
Pick me one up.
It just sounds weird. I don't know why.
And then we got Ben, one of our friends. Mm-hmm. We got him one. So there's actually four original shirts out there.
Yeah. Only 4 ever made.
The only 4. It was Mark Anthony exclusive.
Made 4 shirts.
They just so happened to make it just in our sizes, too.
Put them in the Kohl's in Fairview Heights. Mm-hmm. And we picked them up.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. So anyway, that's where the shirts began. Well, and then we started this hashtag. Every time one of us would show up on Facebook wearing the shirt, we'd always say hashtag the shirt. And that's how it happened.
It is the shirt.
We started this cover band, and we were trying to figure out a name for it. And we always, at that time, we were talking about the shirt all the time.
Yeah.
So we were like, what about the shirts?
What about the shirts?
And
we'll wear the shirt.
And we'll wear the shirt every show. And that's what we do.
Nice.
We wear that shirt every single show. But we ended up getting new shirts. We
wore out the old shirt.
because the other one was getting worn out.
Wore it out.
We were wearing out the shirts.
Because we weren't wearing it just at the performances. I mean, it's a great shirt.
Yeah, it's a good shirt.
You want to wear it.
Yeah.
Because it's great.
Very strongly built.
So it's
manufactured.
but it's pretty much retired from its performance days. So we have a new shirt.
Yeah, we got a new shirt.
It's got volcanoes.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's pretty. That's the shirt right there.
Nice, man.
We've played two shows in these now.
Uh-huh.
I think 2 shows. This will be our 3rd show tomorrow.
Third show
With the shirt too.
Shirt.
Yeah. So we're excited.
We were kind of briefly talking about our friend Matt Bosler on off mic earlier, and a thought came to mind when talking about the shirts because we were talking about him playing smooth 20 times in a row.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
Probably the funniest thing I've seen in years.
Pretty damn funny. Yeah. He so for the show he was actually, I don't know if he looked it up or somebody sent it, whatever it was, but that shirt that Rob Thomas wore in the video with like the dragon on it was like on eBay for like $200 or something like that, and he was like trying to figure out how to like buy that shirt and stuff to wear it to the show.
That's incredible.
Yeah, that would have been pretty great if he showed up actually wearing the shirt Rob Thomas wore and stuff.
Oh man, he ended up not getting it.
I didn't make it to the show, so I'm assuming he didn't. I didn't. Okay. I don't know if he did or not, but that would have been pretty incredible.
Amazing.
That's just my favorite premise for anything.
Yeah,
it's just
he's got a lot of them that are just like so dumb they're good. You know, it's like
it's so brilliant.
Yeah. So
is that an annual? Is he making it an annual thing?
I mean, I don't think so. I don't.
Dude, I hope so.
I mean,
he needs to take it on the road
because he didn't do it. He did it 2 years ago and then this year. So
yeah,
we'll see if he does it again. But
it's amazing.
It's pretty incredible that he nearly sold out off Broadway playing one song.
It's amazing.
20 times.
Matt, I'll be expecting it for year 30.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Expecting it. Thank you.
30 times.
So hopefully that'll happen. Let's all write in and let them know.
Yeah. I think it's going to be the next, like, El Monstero, you know?
That's
Start out small, and then over the years just gain popularity.
The amphitheater.
Soon he'll be playing the amphitheater.
Sell out the amphitheater playing
there you go.
smooth 30 times.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
I'd be there.
Now we're talking.
I'd be on the lawn.
We're talking. That's awesome.
And just sell the shirts. Everybody gets their own.
Everybody gets a Rob Thomas shirt.
Right.
Well, he had his own shirt, too.
Yeah.
With all the lyrics from the... Dude.
Oh, that's right.
It's so
I did
awesome.
see those.
What's funny too, he was telling me a story about that. Like, he has the lyrics printed on him, but he talked about printing them upside down so everybody could hold their shirt out and read the lyrics along with it. And
this guy just thinks differently.
Hilarious,
than
right. I was
That's
like,
so
that's
good.
That would have been really funny.
Yeah, that's so funny.
But there was people got with all the lyrics on there and stuff. What's funny, like they were like, I know he was kept tweeting at him and stuff, and like it was a thing too. Like he,
Oh yeah, I tagged him a couple times. Rob Thomas.
yeah, he was like Rob actually performed the song live, like on Facebook Live video or something, and Matt commented, "Play it 20 more times."
Yeah,
or something
dude, I saw that
too. So it was pretty funny.
That is awesome. We'll have to learn it.
But yeah,
Yeah,
We should learn Smooth.
that would be a good one.
I mean,
every time we gotta
it's a-
learn some Eagles too.
it's a great song, man.
Yeah, we got to learn Smooth and some Eagles.
Some Eagles.
Yep,
So we'll do that.
do all of it.
We'll do all the Eagles.
Yep. All the soft rock hits.
That's what
Because
they
that's
like.
what we... yeah.
Well, we had the first. There was the first time we had our first cover band thing, and everybody I think has experienced. Can you play more dance songs?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's our big problem right now, but we'll get there.
Yeah.
get
Well, and then Gerald told the lady who asked. He says, "Actually, our second act is actually all Earth, Wind, and Fire."
Yeah, she was
Which was
drunk
a
with a
lie.
group of friends, and she came up to me and said, "Can you play more dance songs?" And I said, "You're in luck. The whole second half of our show is all Earth, Wind, and Fire." And she went back to her whole table and said, "They're playing Earth, Wind, and Fire for the rest of the show." It was so
And then
funny.
we opened up the second act with like.
That was
Audio
probably a
Slave.
John Mayer
It was
song.
an
or
Audio
something.
Slave song.
How great would that have been though if you guys came out and played like September or something like that?
I would
Today
love
is today,
Yeah.
September 21st.
Right.
Okay.
That's what the song is. September. Do you remember the 21st of September?
Oh,
Yeah.
no kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Happy Earth, Wind, and Fire
Yeah.
Day.
Yeah, man.
That'd be tough to translate acoustic. You know what I mean?
Well,
Because we do this
sure.
broken down kind of acoustic deal, but,
But I mean,
We could try.
like that would be like the ultimate troll though, just to like
it would be.
yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to do it.
Well, yeah. One of my biggest things again, working the door down there at the bar is like, people are always like, well, "Are they good?" And I'm
Yeah.
like, I don't know. Like, how do you answer that? Like,
Right.
well, I don't know what's your definition of good. Like, I don't know what that means. Like, it's
Yeah.
I bet if you told them no, they'd be like, "All right," and they go right
Yeah,
in.
right.
Like they wouldn't even.
I'm like, what? They're
Are
like,
you gonna leave?
they're like, well, I'm like, well, if you like blues or if you like, whatever, it depends on what you like. I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
They're just looking for a response.
Yeah.
You could just spew out
Right.
anything and just whatever.
but I mean, of course, as a doorman, I'm selling whatever, It's like,
Imagine if you were able to tell them, "Well, if you want to hear Smooth 19 more times,
right? Yeah.
come on in.
You're in luck.
You're in luck."
That's awesome.
Well, that. So yeah, like the idea. Everybody Wants to Rule the World is a great tune, but you guys do, like I said, some of that live acoustic stuff, and it's always a fun sing along, and things.
Yeah.
Those are always I mean, that's just a great tune.
Yeah.
can't
We try to
We
pick-
thrive on the sing along.
Yeah, we just know like what I don't know. There's the songs that every cover group probably needs to have, but
Yeah.
then again, there's also our main point when we first started putting this together was we knew what is usually lame. Like whenever you're sitting in a bar and
Yeah.
you're like, not this song. And we know what songs that we did like and stuff like that. So we really pick songs that we like. We don't
try
really
to do the ones where we want you to pick up your head and go, "Oh,
Yeah.
I remember."
I think we used the word clever. We wanted our song selection to be clever.
Yeah, very
and we
much
wanted
so.
songs that, one, you don't hear very often, but two, like you said, people are going to raise their heads and be like, heck yeah, they're playing this song kind
Yeah.
of deal. So
Right.
we
Then
played
we
the
have-
theme song to DuckTales.
That's probably
Hey-o.
it's fortunately and unfortunately
It's probably
the
one of our-
biggest response we get
Yeah, it is.
from everybody
100%.
is we play the DuckTales theme.
It's great.
My buddies, the Sophisticated Babies, they are both are in the Funky Butt Brass Band,
Okay.
but Sophisticated Babies is actually a tuba and ukulele duo,
cool.
and they learned a whole set of TV theme songs.
That's
And
awesome.
I saw them play this like children's party the other day, and they played like all these like, they played DuckTales, they played like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and I think I don't know, a bunch of them anyway, but a lot Full House I think or something too, and like or whatever, like it was just a bunch of these like kind of quick little TV theme songs, and it was like crushed. And they were definitely hits with the kids and the fans and stuff. So
We need more theme songs.
Yep.
Yeah, I think so. Those Funky Butt guys are no joke.
Oh, they're great. Yeah.
Absolute killers.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're one of the best in town for sure. I mean, and all great guys, but yeah, incredible band. Really talented musicians.
Yeah.
There's a. Did you guys happen to see them on? They were. Was a game. Excuse me. Game 4,
The Blues playoffs?
I think, or 5. I don't know. Whatever. One of them. But they played at the game when the Blues won, and like they were like behind Mike Bush, like hammered drunk.
Oh, yeah,
and
I did
stuff,
see
like,
that.
Oh, I didn't
Al
hear
sent
about
me that.
Yeah, and like I made me laugh so hard, just like they're all back there. Like, woo!
That's awesome.
It's like, so.
What a party this city was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was fun.
Oh,
Crazy.
Yeah, remember that? Remember when we won the Stanley Cup? That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do remember that. I was there. Every game we went out and went out for, they lost every single time we were out. So we ended up just staying home.
Right.
Pretty much for the final 2 series or something like that. And
If there was a class called sports literacy, I would have had a 0%.
well, the Blues won.
Yeah.
They won. I hear that
I'm
there's a
wi-
puck involved.
Yeah, I'm with you. I mean, I get excited definitely for the city. But
Yeah,
people were.
absolutely.
I was working down there at the bar that night, and when they won the cup and stuff, and everybody's going nuts. And I'm just thrilled for my city. But people are asking me about it. I'm like,
I don't know.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't,
Dude, I'm
I
with
didn't-
you.
I didn't watch a game hardly at all.
My wife was super intense with it, and I'm like, all right, I gotta go to bed.
Right.
I'm tired.
Yeah, we don't. My wife or I, we don't know anything really about hockey at all. But it's entertaining to watch. I enjoy
absolutely.
watching.
I always
hockey.
like anything that's like a playoff.
Sure.
I can watch,
Yeah.
and I enjoy it. But I don't talk
Yeah.
about anything before that. I got other things I gotta look at. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Right.
That was fun though.
Yep. Well, let's. We've got one more track we want to share. And this is again another one from the EP, but we live stripped down version of it.
Yeah.
A little different take on it, and this one's called "The Only Way."
Yep.
And this is you and Justin playing along live here and in your basement. And anything else you want to share about this one?
This song. No.
No, That's
I
it.
think let's just do it.
Just listen. That's all you need to know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm giving in to time and original sin. Your face, it still haunts my mind like a vision I still can't define. Could you be the one I've been missing this whole time? Left alone in a world we left behind. In a different time, you were on my mind. My reason left to stay. When you left alone, always the only way. When you left alone, always the only way. And maybe you are the way. My ticket out, all my reason left to stay. So when I give it one last try, before we say our goodbyes, a second time around with you, to bring back the man that you always knew. Could you be the one I've been missing left alone, always the only way. Be the one I've been missing this whole time. Left alone in a world we left behind. In a different time, you were on my mind. My reason left to stay. When you left alone, always the only way. When you left alone, always the only way. When you left alone, always the only way. Only way.
Well, man, this was fun, man. This has been a really good hang, getting to hang with you guys and
Yeah.
getting to talk about this. We got this again, this EP available everywhere. Check it out. Be sure to write in and let Gerald know what you think of these tunes.
I would love you to. I don't have a band page, but you can be friends with me on Facebook.
Let's be
Pretty
friends.
much it. Yeah. The shirts are on Facebook at, again, the Shirts Band, I believe. Facebook.com/the Shirts Band. If you want to catch us at a local spot.
You
But
think you're gonna make that music video of Rivers?
With my face on, what's his name?
So you're gonna let me tell you.
Okay,
What
go
you
ahead,
gonna do?
Justin. Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
$1 million idea.
So we're gonna find what was it? The fakening, Whoever does that.
Deep fake.
deep fake.
Yeah. It's where they.
What we're gonna do is we're
Yeah.
gonna superimpose your face on Enrique Iglesias
Yeah.
in the Hero music video
Yeah.
and play Rivers behind it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
we are gonna make that video.
That'd be
We're gonna
bro-
look at the budget and see.
Yeah,
Just,
our budget.
we can look around and
Yeah.
You talking about the guy that did like the Full House intro with Nick Offerman's
It's exactly
face?
what I'm
yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's
So
outrageous.
good.
Was
It
Mike Tyson on Family Matters? and-
Yeah.
like those were so
Dude,
good.
So scary though too.
Yeah, the Michelle with the mustache, that was
Yeah, that was a good one.
Made me really laugh. The Nick Offerman as a little girl.
That was a very, very good one. Yeah, those are scary good.
Yeah,
But no, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you coming out and hanging out. And this was a lot of fun. And I don't know. Again, I'm sorry you drove all the way out here. I feel bad, but no, this is great. I'm so happy you got to come out and hang out, man.
yeah, man. I mean, when I was told there was going to be Free Lion's Choice, you know, I'm like, I'm in.
That was
So
Justin did that for himself. Let's be
Listen.
clear.
Listen, I may have had 2 sandwiches, but
Large
I brought
sandwiches.
yours with love.
yeah.
I want you to know that.
I appreciate that.
No problem, man.
Big shout out to Lion's Choice for sponsoring today's episode.
Thank you.
There you go.
There we go.
There you go. Get their
They-
10-cent cones.
Yeah.
Are
Oh
they still
man.
10 cents?
I think they're quarters now. I think.
Oh,
I don't. They're whatever they are. They're
Quarter.
still really cheap and they're delicious.
Yeah.
And
So good.
I think you can get, and then I think you can get like like dipped in
Dip, I
for
was gonna
for like
say.
35 cents. So yeah.
Yeah.
you just can't beat that kind
Right.
of value.
Yeah, man.
You know.
That's
You okay, Justin?
that's second
Well, I
sandwich.
know.
is
I'm like,
talking
all right,
about-
how far away is it? Like, can I go there before I go home and get a dip?
Right.
Yeah.
I think I might be able
Yeah,
to do
man.
that.
Yeah.
I think you can. I believe in you.
I think it's gonna happen.
Yep. Well, boys, this has been great. Thank you so much for doing this, and I'd love to do it again sometime soon, man. Let's do it again.
For
Yeah,
sure,
for
dude.
sure.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Bye.
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 Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast. Rock Paper Podcast.
Well, yeah, that was it.